Hey you guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be going through the Western Bulldogs vs GWS game. Technically another upset, but I actually predicted this game to, as you guys would have seen, I predicted GWS to win it. So pretty stoked that I got this one, as a lot of people didn't. And yeah, it was a great game, output game from English, a good game from Bailey Dale. He just kicked and kicked and kicked. Treloar did really well, but he's got a hammy made of about two strains or whatever, so he's gonna do it probably again and annoy people. Libba, McRae both turned up, and then Bontempelli faded like there's no tomorrow with a tag applied to him. And then Whitfield, Briggs, Canelio, Kelly, and Toby Green all went above hundreds. So in the end, it was one of those games I look back on and I think this is probably the bad game for the round for me. I mean, I had two guys go under 100, two of my premiums go under 100. I mean, Himmelberg is sort of a fake premium, and I'm glad that he beat his break even by a little bit, so it's going to go up. But I'm going to have to trade him out anyway this week, which wasn't sort of the plan. I thought I'd be able to get another week with him. But anyway, before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, what I was talking about, English 44-41, 26-42. It was absolutely ridiculous. A 153 confirming he's the best ruck, and he will almost go back up to 1 million with this performance, but will have such a low break even that he will the next week. I didn't think GWS was a good rucker matchup. I knew that there was going to be a VC in this game. I just didn't think it was English. I thought it was Bontempelli, but he just got tagged. And after the first quarter, with his output, as you can see, 40 in the first, and then just got tagged, and that really sucked. And did nothing in the last quarter, yeah. Gave away a free kick as well to go back down to 86. If only he had not given away a free kick here and landed the tackle, that would have been +7. 93 would have been a little bit better. But just needed something more from him. No mark, one mark after quarter time was pretty bad. And how many tackles did he lay since then? He laid, what was that? One, not even a tackle there. One tackle here, one tackle and one mark after quarter time is pretty poor. But yeah, English just did his job, and yeah, will be probably a captaincy option next week if I look at it. Against Richmond, he does have Nankervis coming back, but we'll have to see with that. I might actually go for Romo against Carlton, to be honest, especially if Pitnet is rested, if he is, but we'll wait and see on that one. But I doubt Pitnet will get rested, but if they do have no big man ruck, Romo's going to dominate in that game. English, Dale 137, Treloar 134. These guys just absolutely went nuts after quarter time. I mean, Bailey Dale went nuts in the first quarter as well, but nuts all round. So 22 is a low score in the lowest scoring quarter is ridiculous, and he just kept on getting all the kickouts. I mean, he had about 10 kickouts, I think, and took them all on, which is a free 30 points. And he ended up taking a lot of marks as well. And I believe a lot of the time he'd kick it out and then run, and then get a handball receive off of the guy he's kicked it to and take another kick as well. So I reckon he got about 13 or 14 kicks off of kickouts, basically, which is a free 40 points. Treloar 134, Libba 109. He was really active. McRae 107. And yeah, he just came alive. I'm worried if I pick him as a forward that he'll just fail. But that's why I'm waiting, because I want more solidified data and to see if it is Sheasel, McRae, not Daniel anymore after that performance. Sheasel, McRae, Dunkley's going to go down there. Do we have any other forwards per se? Let me just check. Forwards, 3-round averages. Butters could be up there. Flanders after his performance, could we sneak him in there? So yeah, there's about 3 guys there, and I'm just waiting, and I'm probably going to miss out. I mean, I don't really care about prices, to be honest, as Flanders will, as I'll only have 70k, and I don't think I can get to anyone significant with that if I was to go Flanders, as he's going to go up dramatically after that performance. I think he's going to go up to like 730, 740k, which will be mean that I'll eat into my budget a little bit and won't be able to get anyone. But I could just swap out Tim for Flanders, but we'll wait and see on that one. as I don't know about Flanders at the moment. And Scott 88, Bont 86 was really disappointing, 40, and then just got tagged by Ward the whole way through, and it was just annoying because he'd have so many ones where he was just so close to it. And I forgot who was, someone very, I think Track is very similar to him as well, where they have so many tackles that are close to actually being completed, so many, they fumble a little bit, as well as the fact that a lot of the balls he's open a lot of the time and they just don't kick it to him. Johannesson came back for an 84. Don't think he's going to be in the forward conversation. Bazza Smith started off strong but then faded so harshly for a 69. So if he moves clubs, I think he's going to be a forward that we need to pick up if he holds his forward status. Drea, Lobb, Williams, West, Vandermeer, Norton, Poulter, Waitman, Daniels, 39. He scored a 39. Didn't do anything in the last. Don't know if he wasn't obviously, don't think he was injured at all. So this was really, really good for me and my team, because I'm pretty sure in the top 100, in the top 1,000, 2,000, he was owned a lot. And I don't think anyone would have put a VC on him at all at this game, as they would have put it on English and Bont. But for him to score a 39, and for me to at least cover off my Himmelberg so that I can get Windy's score, I think, which will be higher than 62, I believe. So I think a lot of people will try and weren't probably perceiving Daniels to do this low, so they would have had him on field. And for him to score 39, not only is he going to drop 50k, 60k, or somewhere around there, it also means that a lot of their scores are going to be like that's going to mean that they're probably not going to be able to get 2,600 with Daniel's score down there. I think they're going to be limited, and that's why I think I'm already on track to score 40 points more than the top 100 this week. So should be able to gain back on the top 100, especially if Steele goes large, which is my captain, because of Bontempelli stuffing up. Then we go over to GWS, and it was Lockie Whitfield 134, and it was not Himmelberg, it was Lockie Whitfield's show. With him being in defence, he certainly is a top option. I mean, isn't he like 30 though? That's the problem. Whitfield, how old is he? 29, turning 30. So I don't think he is an option as I've got my top 6 locked in. But could he be an option for the last couple rounds of the year? Let me just check who they have. They've got Carlton and the Bombers, so we could look at them as, I think, from memory, I think Lloyd might have scored well against the Bombers this week, and I don't know who the Bombers played last week. Who did they play last week? Let me get to merit. And then they played the Bulldogs, and I'm pretty sure Daniel and Dale would have scored well. If we look at the Western Bulldogs, 3-round averages for defenders. Dale scored a 79, didn't score well. Ed Richards, 73. Johannesson wouldn't have played. Daniel scored a 109. Bailey Williams scored a 16 against the Bombers and 18%. Drea scored a 43, so they actually didn't score well, so I don't think I will be going Whitfield. I think I'll be giving that run for my money a miss as 134. He did all right, but just not someone that I want to even test after bringing him in, I think, twice this year and failing on both accounts. Briggs 130 was absolutely huge. The ruck matchup brought 283 points, which was absolutely ridiculous. Cogs came home so strongly with an 80-point second half to get to 129. He was looking slow, and I was looking at Bontempelli like, you're going to just catch up to Bont, and he caught up to Bont, passed him, and then passed him some more, and then did a lot more, and got to 129. Absolutely ridiculous. I could have gone Kelly and also Sheasel this week and gotten rid of Keys and Darcy Cameron, and that would have left me with just Himmelberg, as Kelly went nuts, but I don't trust him across the rest of the year, but he could be one that pops up in the last little bit. Toby Green, Ash, Perryman, 79, Ward, Taylor, Bedford, Callahan, Brown, Riccardi, Buckley, Oden, and Harry Himmelberg just did nothing. He got away early. He got to 17 in 15 minutes, and I thought this is going to be good. He's going to get away to like a 30-point first quarter, and then just did nothing. Gave away a free kick here. He gave away, I think, 3 free kicks, to be honest with you. Free kick given away here. One. He only gave away 2. But still 2 free kicks. That's a 68. Getting another couple of marks or something like that. I think he had a not 15, and then also one that dropped short. That's already another 6 points. So that gets him up to 74. And then just needed to have the kickouts or Whitfield kick it to him. I think he got not kicked to 2 or 3 times off the kickouts. That's 18 points. That's a 90-pointer. But yeah, just didn't get kicked to. And will be gone from my side now because I just have the ability to upgrade him to Laird. And Laird is certainly a better scorer than Harry Himmelberg. I mean, you can look at all the metrics you want, but Laird's lowest score that we've seen this year is an 81. After this 57, it's an 81, and an 85 against North, where I think he had some injury concerns in both of those games, whereas Harry Himmelberg has only gone above 81 once, twice, 3, 4 times this year out of, 18 games or something for Harry Himmelberg? Yeah, 18 games. So he's 4 of 18, which is 23% hit rate above Laird's lowest score. And Laird has only, I think, 3 scores below 100. So I will be going Laird over Himmelberg into Laird this week if Chesson can go above. I think 45 is the marker I need from him. And that's the only thing interesting in this last game is that in the last game of the round between North and West Coast is Chesson needing to go above that, beat his break even by around about, I think I need him to beat it by 8k or something like that to get the players that I want in. Coming, Daniel, Angwin, Lloyd, Keith, Haynes, and Cadman got subbed. Another sub. I mean, he must have been subbed about 7 times so far. But anyway, that is the video. Western Bulldogs versus GWS. And I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.